Hi guys, from the Strawberry Festival. So we are here in Plant City, Florida, which is about an hour away from Orlando. Last week we went to the Central Florida Fair to experience that, which was a lot of fun, and now we're here in Plant City to go to another carnival.
Yay!
Okay, so we're inside the Strawberry Festival, and it looks somewhat similar, but also pretty different comparatively to the Central Florida Fair. Brennan, you have been here before, right?
Yeah, I have.
But it's been a while?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Are these comparable, this with the Central Florida Fair?
Kind of. Like, I feel like the Central Florida Fair is just a fair, where this is more like a fair and a market kind of put together. You have concerts here.
It is a festival comparatively to being a carnival, but
Yeah.
there's still a lot of carnival attributes back over here in the midway, which I think is where we're going to be heading. We have to get some wristbands. All right, look at all of these rides, carny games, fun houses, food booths. This is going to be great. Gonna go get our wristbands right now, right over here. Okay, so we got our wristbands. Hi, Brennan. This is gonna be our first ride of the fair, riding the swings, conquering my fear, little by little. Look at that food booth right over there. They have everything. Oh my God. Having fun? This is an experience. Woo! So that was a lot of fun, right?
Oddly relaxing with just like the movement that it was doing.
There's another yo-yo way over there, which I think is the more adult version of this one. They also have some funnel cakes over here, deep fried butter, Oreos, Reese's Twinkies, Snickers, and then again, this booth that has absolutely everything. So we're bypassing all of the carny games and the food right now to try to hit up the rides, and next up is going to be the Ferris Wheel here to try to get a nice aerial perspective of what the Strawberry Festival looks like. Okay, so we made it onto the Ferris Wheel, and now we're getting a nice aerial view of the Strawberry Festival. It is very windy up here, so I am very sorry about that. Wow, there's a lot to do here. Without a doubt, there's a double-decker Ferris Wheel over there. That's the swing we were just on over there. There's an entire other portion of the festival way over there. Wow, it's pretty similar to the Central Florida Fair from what I can tell, but there's still a lot to do around here, a lot of different fair foods to eat, and I'm sure carny games to partake in and play, so we're gonna have an incredible time here today for sure. All right, we are down off the incredibly windy Ferris Wheel. There's a bunch of carny games right over here, and Brennan is getting herself a lemonade. Okay, so we are continuing a lap around the fair. Brennan got herself a lemonade. They have a bunch more food option and carny game, I guess, booths here at this fair comparatively to the Central Florida Fair, so that's cool. So it looks like our next ride is gonna be the yo-yo. Here we're trying to get a lot of rides done because it may rain at some point today, so the quicker we do what we want to do, just to be sure, probably the safer the bet. So the other swing is way over there, so I'm kind of interested to see how high this one goes comparatively to that one, because that one looked kind of mild. Okay, so this is pretty mild so far. The other one was actually more intense. I thought that was the kiddie version of this. I thought this was more of an adult version of the yo-yo, the one way over there. But this might be the extent of this, but it's pretty smooth. There's Brennan back there, hi. Okay, so it looks like we are coming down. That was fun. That was very relaxed. So no complaints from me. I was scared of this at the Central Florida Fair, but here they've been really breezy. I don't know what we're gonna do next. It may not rain, but the weather is just a little bit daunting, so maybe we'll try another ride somewhere. So we came over to the entrance of the Midway, and there's a roller coaster here that looks so rickety that I'm pretty convinced that I'd like to go and give it a go. I think Brennan wants to sit this one out for reasons, but I don't know, I'm kind of excited and terrified, which means I should totally ride it, right?
Go for it!
so I just got off of that pretty intense roller coaster. I got to ride with an adorable little girl who told me it was her second roller coaster ever, and her first one was Cheetah Hunt. So that was, that's kind of an intense one to be your first roller coaster, I guess. But we had a good time, and I rode it twice, actually. But now we are heading kind of back over here to see if there's any food that looks appetizing. So we made it to the other side of this stadium here, and there are a bunch more food options over here. There's strawberry shortcake right in front of us. This is the Strawberry Festival, so we are gonna have to partake in some sort of a strawberry delight today. Okay, so we ventured inside and got some strawberry shortcake here with a little bit of whipped cream on top.
To get something with strawberry.
Look at all that, that looks good. I definitely have my eye on some strawberry cheesecake as well, but I think this is probably what you want to get when you come to the Strawberry Festival.
Oh, it's good.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
This is only $4 too, so comparatively to other fare options, this is actually pretty reasonable. So we just finished up with the strawberry shortcake, which was fantastic. I still want to get some strawberry cheesecake around here somewhere, but right now we're just still exploring everything that the Strawberry Festival has to offer. This is much bigger than the Central Florida Fair. They have pizza sticks, oh my god. But yeah, it looks like there's some more rides over here somewhere. Okay, so we are nearing the boundary of the fair, and I just stopped off at a little booth and I got something super fun and personalized. I got cat tags with Farley's name on it and then Calvin's name on the back. Calvin is this little blue one and then Farley is this little red one. So yeah, gonna go put that on their tags when we get back home. It looks like there's a lot of kid, I guess, attractions kind of over here. There's a slide, there's another Ferris Wheel. I think there's a fun house over here. So I guess we came in through the back entrance of the fair because this kind of looks like the main entrance over here. So that's interesting. But I guess we're figuring this out slowly but surely. But I think now we're gonna go right over here to the fun house. This is fun, right?
You want me to?
Whoa. This is different, right? Climbing up the stairs now. The other fair didn't have this. All right. Get a nice aerial view up here of this side of the midway. So see, this looks like the entrance to the fair right here, or one of them apparently. Wow. These must be incredibly clean. Woo! This is a little bit weird. This is vibrating right now, and this spins. And it looks like we did it. Success. So that one was definitely more interesting than the other one at the Central Florida Fair. A little bit more involved. Vernon said, hey, there's another maze. Hi.
Hi. I'm following you. I'm like just slowly moving behind you so I don't accidentally hit something like that.
Stairs.
Hello. Ooh, so stout.
Far away, this one is so stumpy.
Oh no.
All right, gonna go down the slide now. Whoa. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ah. There we go. More or less success. And here comes Brennan. You're so much more graceful than I am at slides. What the heck? Okay, so next up is gonna be the bumper cars. There are so many rides here, I just cannot get past it. Okay, here we go. We're bumping cars. Nice. These cars are nice and vibrant. They move really fast. This is a popular ride here. Come here, Brennan. I'm gonna get you. Ah. It's pretty crowded over here, right? Okay, just got off of the bumper cars with a couple concussions per usual, but I think it was worth it. And we're just gonna make our way over to the very far corner of the festival and just try to make sure we can see everything that we could possibly see and do. This is definitely the kids area over here. I think I already said that, but I don't know, there's just some delicious looking carny fair food. I have to get it. So we reached the other side of the fair, and lo and behold, they have a pig racing arena over here, as well as what looks like a little swimming tank for the pigs too. That's adorable. I didn't see any race times for the pigs back there, so I don't think we're gonna be watching them this trip to the festival, but it's still pretty cool that they have that here in addition to being at the Florida State Fair, or the Central Florida Fair. So we're looking over here at all the food options. There's just so much and it's kind of overwhelming, but I think we're gonna head back over there and maybe grab a couple food items on the way, because there's a lot that's here that's also over there. I definitely want to get some strawberry cheesecake, and then, I don't know, maybe something wrapped in bacon again. And you want to get some fried Reese's?
And they have them right over there. I see them.
And this is where we just stopped off right here. And Brennan, of course, got herself the deep fried Reese's.
Yes, because I couldn't get them at the Central Florida Fair, and it's all I wanted.
You couldn't get them last year or this year.
I might need to wait a second.
Are they hot?
They're a little bit hot.
Okay, so it may still be pretty hot, but let's see if they're as good as they were a few years ago, a couple years ago.
Yep.
Is it good?
Yes.
So we came from back over there. The kids portion of the fair is kind of back over there of the festival. This is where we got the cheesecake. Not the cheesecake, we got the shortcake right over there. We're on the hunt for some cheesecake currently. Just kind of checking out all of the different booths and what they're selling here.
All right, so we just stopped off at Spaghetti Eddie's, and babe, what did you get?
So I got, well, first of all, I've been wanting to get something very fair novelty for a while. Whenever I come to a carnival, I want to get something that's you can only get at a carnival, I guess, which is why I get like the bacon wrapped meat and all that weird stuff. So I decided to get pizza on a stick.
Ooh.
From Spaghetti Eddie's with
and
a
it
bunch
smells
of
really good.
marinara sauce. So this was $7. I hope that it's worth it.
Oh, that is so cheesy. Look at that.
Yep, that was just fried cheese right there, but I'm pretty positive there's spaghetti in there as well.
Spaghetti?
Not spaghetti. There's spaghetti somewhere in there. Meatballs, not meatballs, shoot.
Pepperonis.
But this is gonna be good. So that was absolutely delicious, and it was literally pizza on a stick with pepperonis and cheese and just so much marinara.
It was like cheesy bread.
It was fantastic. And I think now we're gonna head inside the main exhibition hall to hopefully find some strawberry cheesecake. There's this area where you can almost build your own strawberry shortcake over here, where they have strawberries and whipped cream and bowls of just everything. But I'm looking for some cheesecake. Okay, so we popped back outside, but I think we're about to head back inside yet again. And here, I think that's where they have the cheesecake. All right, so I just came outside, and here it is. Strawberry cheesecake. This looks delicious. It doesn't look that different than our shortcake that we got because of all the whipped cream, but I can tell that it's gonna be fantastic. And right there in front of us, that's the Ferris wheel that we rode when we first got here a couple hours ago.
I keep telling myself I can't eat anything else, but I really want to try the cheesecake.
So we came over here by the strawberries to appropriately eat the strawberry cheesecake, and this looks and is very, very good. It tastes very close to the shortcake, but it's a cheesecake, so I like it tremendously more, exponentially more. Just cheesecake is just the absolute best, and if I end the festival on this, I will be very, very satisfied. Okay, so we are making our way over to the other side of the festival grounds. There's a Himalaya right there. There's another one, I think, way somewhere over there. Back over here, there's the yo-yo. That's what we rode earlier. This is kind of the extent of our previous lap around the festival. So I guess we're gonna keep walking in this direction. Can they hear me right now? I don't know. There's a haunted house, it looks like, right here. There's like an animatronic ghoul playing the piano or an organ right there, and I think we are gonna actually ride this. So this ride sounds very similar to the one at the Central Florida Fair, so I'm sure Brennan is super duper excited about it. You can hear those loud noises in there. We're in for a treat.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Oh, this one is interesting. This ride's very different than the other one.
The anticipation of nothing happening is killing me.
We just keep going in circles. Cool. Are we going to exit? Are we going to keep going in circles?
Are we just gonna die in here?
Probably. Oh, it looks like we did it. We survived.
Wow.
Yay.
I kept...
There it is. We did it. So that was definitely pretty unique. Very different than the other one, so that's neat. Now, I'm looking at this ride down here. That looks like a lot of fun. That looks like a fun Dumbo Astro Orbiter type spinner. There's like a scrambler down there. I think we're gonna go into the Wacky Shack. Whoa, a 2-story funhouse. There's another cliffhanger. I did that last week at the Central Florida Fair, and that was a lot of fun. I love the 2-story funhouses. There's something about them that's just very neat.
Nice. Oh my god. That was almost dangerous for me. This is where I look weird trying to... Woo! Okay. I need help.
You okay?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, stairs.
To get this spinning.
What if I start standing on it? Ooh.
Look, it's Farley over here.
Oh my god, it is.
Ready?
I'm not that cool.
Try it.
I'm gonna die.
Here she goes. Nice. Oh, these are very spinny. We get a nice view up here of the rest of the fair. This is the other corner of the fair. This is the parking lot, and we kind of parked way back over there. I have never done this, and I've never really wanted to, but it also does look kind of fun.
Oh, this one's so much more spinny.
It is. There's the cliffhanger. That looks like a lot of fun. Whew. All right, shall we? Oh, someone's angsty.
Oh, here it goes! Oh my god! Ah! Whee! Beautiful.
So poorly on these twisty slides. Give me a sack and give me a fun slide, and I'll do great. Okay, so I think we've pretty much come to the end of our festival exploration for the most part. There's still a few areas that we haven't really made it to, but a lot of it is the same. But as far as the rides, the food options, I think we pretty much checked it all out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess there's actually a portion of the fair that we have not checked out, which admittedly is kind of back over here towards where we entered, sort of, because we entered way over there and then we kind of made our way in that direction. So we haven't explored this part of the fair, but again, I don't know, it's pretty much the same kind of food. Similar rides, although there is something way down there that looks kind of intimidating. So the ride that I'm talking about is that one way over there, Magnum, I guess, where it's kind of like an aerial scrambler. It looks very intimidating, but I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna do another Himalaya.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. So far so good. Not going very fast, but going quickly enough where it's thrilling and exciting. So it's a little bit of an improvement from the last time we rode this, where it was terrifyingly loud and fast and felt rather unsafe. So we just got off of the Himalaya, which was pretty uncomfortable. It got pretty fast.
I don't know if we can do that ride anymore.
We just get squished up against each other, and it gets...
The momentum is just so hard, I can't push myself off.
It's so violent. But this is the other ride that I was talking about over here, the Magnum, which I don't think that'll be in the cards for today. You know, maybe next time, we'll see. But I think now we're kind of heading towards the very front entrance of the festival. There are more bumper cars. over here. That looks violent and terrifying. Way over there is the roller coaster that I rode kind of a while ago. And this is the entrance to the Midway, I'm pretty positive. So before we leave, there is the double Ferris wheel that I was talking about when we were riding the other Ferris wheel way over there.
That's the first time we've seen this thing actually move all day.
Yeah, that's something else, isn't it? I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, let's do this fun house, because this is where we bought our tickets, and then we went straight over there to ride the swings and the Ferris wheel. So yeah, we'll end the day on another fun House of Mirrors, I guess. Okay, here we go into the House of Mirrors. I'm pretty positive this is probably going to be a very similar, if not identical, layout to the one that we did earlier. So Brennan and I were talking, we think we want to do one more thing, which is going to be the swings over there that we started the day on, so we can switch seats so Brennan can be on the outside because it was a little bit more thrilling. And this is the view from up here. I like to showcase what it looks like from aerial levels around the festival so you can see kind of the vantage point of it. There are the swings over there, and the swings that I was talking about are going to be the ones kind of way down there. But here goes Vernon down the slide. Bye! Watch your head. Ow! I just can't do slides, man. Darn it. All right, last ride of the day. Right over here, the swings. Okay, here it is. I think Brennan's gonna ride on the outside, then I'm gonna ride on the inside this time. This is just very, very pleasant. It's definitely a little bit different on the inside of the swings comparatively to the outside. Oh, there goes Brennan. She's starting to wobble back and forth. It's definitely a lot of fun. So I know I said this was gonna be our last ride of the day, but I think I want to go ride that fun slide back over there because, I don't know, I can't go to a fair or a carnival without doing a fun slide. I don't know if you can tell, but also in the background, the clouds are rolling in a little bit more than they were earlier, so maybe it's probably a good idea to go ahead and head on out while we can, because we still have an hour drive back to Orlando. Okay, all done with our leisurely spin on the swings. I don't know if you could have heard really most of that because it was so windy, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, here we go, heading up to the fun slide. Yes, I'm so excited. Right over here, this is like a really cool jungle gym that I remember really, really liking when I was a lot younger. You ready? Yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1. Woo-hoo! Oh no, she's winning! Ah! Whoa! Ah! Hit the fence! And now, having completed that slide, I think that's it for us. I think we are heading back home from the Florida Strawberry Festival.
How was your first strawberry festival?
It was incredible.
Yay.
Not as many strawberries as I thought there would be. So this concludes a very windy day at the Florida Strawberry Festival.
But pleasantly overcast.
Absolutely, it felt fantastic today, which was, oh man, it was very lucky, honestly, because it could have been super hot or it could have rained because Florida weather right now is just all over the place. But my very first Strawberry Festival was a success.
Yay! Floyd's finally a Floridian.
Yay! And which is weird, I've lived here my entire life.
I know.
But
a Central Floridian.
I was comparing it all day to the Central Florida Fair.
Yeah.
And maybe I shouldn't have because they're different festivals in it.
Well, one is a fair and one is a festival, and that's the huge difference. And this had so many rides, so many booths, so many things to do that each like little corner of it felt like it was own little city.
Absolutely, and just comparing them price-wise, I'm pretty sure getting into the, so parking here you had to pay for, but parking at the Central Florida Fair you did not have to pay for. I think entry here was a little bit cheaper, it was more expensive over there.
Kind of even now.
Wristbands were around the same or so, so just price-wise, around the same, but I think there's a little bit more to do here as far as the kind of...
There's a lot more to do here.
Absolutely. I'm trying to give a little bit more, you know, to the Central Florida Fair because I love it too, and we're still going to be going back there, I assume, every year because it's kind of a tradition for me at this point. But something was just, it was really pleasant about here. They didn't heckle you as much here when it came to like the Carney Games at the Central Florida Fair. They almost insulted you when you walked by the Carney Games. Here, not so much. It was pretty pleasant. A lot more to eat here. Ride-wise, probably a little bit more so here. But then this is also an hour away, and then Central Florida Fair right there in Orlando.
Yeah.
And I don't know, neither of these were the fair that I had come to my hometown in Pensacola, Florida, which is up in the Panhandle, but pretty close. But ultimately, a fun time. Do you have anything to add, or am I just going off on a
Now
tangent?
I just have to take you to the fair that I grew up with in Claremont.
Oh, there's a lot of fairs around here. Who would have guessed? But that's going to be it. And darn it, I'm a little bit sad, but getting to go to 2 fairs this year? What? That doesn't happen. It's my favorite thing to do, and I got to go twice.
Roy's living.
I really am. But now we have an hour drive back home. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us on the way back home.
Yeah, we're gonna hit some traffic.
Yeah, but thank you for hanging out with us. Have a good day. We'll see you soon, and goodbye.